Yo Minasan, Nensike pour la Ligue des Nakama, Flash épisode 2 de la saison 2, live reaction. Le premier épisode était pas mal, Flash c'est une série que j'aime bien. Donc let's go.
My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive. To the outside world, I'm an ordinary forensic scientist, but secretly, with the help of my friends at Star Labs, I fight crime and find other metahumans like me. I hunted down the man who killed my mother, but in doing so, I opened up our world to new threats. And I am the only one fast enough to stop them. I am the Flash. Previously on the Flash.
The man who saved Central City.
Why did you want to kill me?
He promised he'd take me home.
Who?
Zoom.
Wells killed my mother. I don't know anything anymore, especially who I can and can't trust.
Star Labs is now safer than ever. People can't just waltz in and out of here.
Exactly.
Stay where you are. My name is Jay Garrick.
For real?
The world is in danger. Barry Allen.
C'était drôle.
Please, just let me explain. I mean you no harm.
How do you know my name?
Jay Garrick.
I know all your names. Caitlin Snow, Cisco Ramon, Detective Joe West.
Enough. That part about explaining needs to happen right about now.
This world is in danger.
What other worlds are there?
When you created the singularity above Central City, you also created a breach between my world and yours.
I'm sorry, a breach?
Yes, a portal connecting our two Earths. And what precisely is your concern? A few days ago, you found a dead man named Al Rothstein at the nuclear plant. But then a different Al Rothstein tried to kill you.
Adam Smasher.
That man was from my world. If he got through the breach, I suspect there'll be more to follow.
Okay. So, Jay, how exactly do you know all this?
Where I came from, I was a speedster like you. They called me the Flash.
Zoom? I've heard that name before. Adam Smasher, you said Zoom.
He's a speedster, like you and me, and fast, maybe the fastest of all. But evil, he is an unstoppable demon with the face of death. We were engaged in our fiercest battle ever, racing throughout my city, but I wasn't fast enough to stop him. Zoom had me beat. He was about to kill me when suddenly there was a blinding light and the sky split open. A breach between my world and yours, caused from the singularity. It pulled me in.
Is any of this possible? A breach to another Earth? It's not, right?
The contrary. Just recently, the many different worlds theory proposed interaction with parallel universes was plausible. Now, if what Mr. Garrick's saying is true, that theory's been proven sooner than we all thought.
It doesn't add up.
I'm gonna be honest here. I don't understand what the hell any of you are talking about.
So Jay is saying he's from like a mirror world or a parallel universe that's very, very similar to ours.
Multiverse would be a more apt description.
No,
multiverse.
not helpful.
Bless your heart.
Okay, see if this helps. This is our Earth.
Pourtant pas compliqué à
Let's call
comprendre.
it Earth 1. And this second Earth, let's call it Earth 2. This is where Jay claims to be from. And these other Earths, 3, 4, 5, to infinity. All of them are nearly identical to ours, and they all exist at the same time, giving us endless alternatives to what we have here. For example, the Joe West on Earth 2, your doppelganger. He might not be a detective. He could be a Nobel Prize-winning physicist. And you, the Barry Allen, here is the Flash. But over there, he could be an electrician.
So I'm assuming that the people on all these other Earths work to make money to pay bills and such.
I would imagine.
So we got that in common. I'm heading back to the station. Call me when this makes a little bit more sense. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this whole idea of time travel.
There is one problem.
Il est pas super intelligent,
If
Joe.
Mr.
Listen, officer.
Spivot? Patty Spivot.
Yes, Spivot. The answer's no.
All I'm asking for is a shot. Sir, please, just an interview.
Just had the interview. Didn't get the job.
Là, il l'enferme carrément.
I hope you understand why we have to do this.
I get it, kid. You're doing what you think you have to. But you'll all realize soon enough that the tests, it's unnecessary. I want to help you, Barry, not harm you.
You're not the first person that said that to me.
If what you told me about Zoom is true, that he sent Rothstein here to kill you, instead of locking me up in here, you better start listening. Because if Zoom is involved, you are going to need a lot more than just me at your side to stay alive.
Barry, there's a fire at the waterfront. Fire department's en route.
I'm on my way.
Be careful.
That was a flash. That was a big fire. It's out, Cisco.
Copy that. See you in a bit.
Oh là 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 là. Là, au moins, il y a le bon symbole maintenant. Parce que le costume... J'ai jamais aimé leur costume. Sérieux. L'effet veste, là.
I thought it'd be harder than this.
Barry? Hello? You there? What was that?
I don't know. We need to find out.
I'm Patty. Patty Spivot.
Hey.
I'm really excited to meet you. I'm a huge fan.
Excuse me?
Your forensic reports. I read them sometimes. Who am I kidding? All the time. I've actually read them all.
Wow. I don't think that I've read them all.
They're always so detailed. You know, they really paint a picture like you were somehow actually there when somebody was being brutally murdered.
Thank you.
Anyhow, I found something. Oh, I think I found something. It's just a theory, but I would like to show you.
Great.
So, this right here is the point of origin of the fire. And look. I don't know a sandblaster on the market that can make a cut that precise. So, I think a metahuman may have done this. Here, I have a sample for you. There's also
Ça veut
something
faire
else
ses
inside my
preuves.
pipe.
Should have gone into CSI work.
I love the science, but out here's where all the action is. Isn't that right, Detective West?
The answer's still no, Officer Spivot.
Yeah.
What was that about?
I'm trying to join the anti-metahuman task force. But you heard him. Hey, he's kind of like your dad, right? So do you have any advice on how I can crack his no-code?
Voilà.
Yeah, I've been trying to pick that lock since I was 11. So, if you figure it out, how about you let me know?
Deal.
All right.
It's nice to meet you, Barry.
Yeah, you too.
Ah.
His blood pressure is low, his heart rate is low, his oxygen levels are impressive. Yeah, but nothing compared to Barry's. No, but he's certainly in the physical specimen range. In more ways than one. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That's enough for today, Jay. Thank you.
Found it at the crime scene. I mean, it's got to be from the metahuman that attacked me.
Ah, la CW.
What is this stuff, sand?
Tout le monde doit finir
It's not
avec ce moment des
Human cells with myosin 2 protein have migrated to...
After some lengthy calculations, I believe I have discovered the key to proving the proposed breach theory. Exotic matter.
You mean like transdimensional energy?
Precisely. Exotic matter, transdimensional energy will theoretically leak from one universe into another. Now, if this breach Mr. Garrett's talking about is real, if there is indeed a hole in our universe which leads to his Earth,
We can make some adjustments.
J'ai l'impression d'entendre le
Upload
docteur
an
Service
electrophotography program to this
Marvel
lab
Cinematic
satellite and
Universe.
essentially photograph the exotic. Let's see what you're made of. It's too much.
Non, elle recommence.
Barry?
I thought it'd be harder than this.
Vai.
What's happening to me?
On paraît combien que la flic rentre dans sa voiture côté passager?
Hey.
I found our medic. His name is Eddie Sleep.
We track those prints to his address.
All right, where are you? I'll meet you there.
Too late. You made me what?
Quoi, trop tard? Tu lui dis, il est là en 2 secondes.
Joe told me what you did. I'm impressed.
No, all I did was, run the other print from the electrical pipe and track slipped down from there.
That's all.
Yeah.
How's it
Ok.
going? Any closer to cracking his no code?
Are you kidding me? He's like the permission sphinx.
Et on va boire
Or
un
like a
verre.
magic 8-ball with just one answer. Or like, the bridge keeper protecting the Holy Grail.
What is your question?
Oh, to join your task force.
No. Well, maybe I can put in a good word for you.
That would mean a lot to me, Barry.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yesterday's surprise broadcast from a Star City vigilante who is calling himself the Green Arrow has spawned a massive
Catchy.
outcry of
I hate it when they put a color in their name.
the troubled city.
Yo, the sample you gave us? Yeah. Not sand. Definitely human cells.
Yeah, I know. It's not him, I get it.
I hate to say it, I think this Earth 2 theory is starting to make sense.
For real?
What, you think Jay's lying about the sand demon?
I don't know. That's my point. I'm not gonna just believe some guy that walks in here and
Ils sont
says
sérieux, c'est
things
pourtant
that
évident que
sorta
c'était le
check out,
double
sorta.
de l'autre monde.
He was right about Zoom.
J'ai à
We
expliquer
don't
ça en
even know
début
anything about
d'épisode.
Zoom.
Je crois
Well,
que
what
nous
is
sommes
Zoom? Is
prêts.
Zoom even real? Right now, that's just, a story around a campfire.
Oh.
I mean, have you discovered a breach yet?
Rendre des
Yeah,
personnages
we know how
débiles
to
pour
now.
meubler
Have you found
l'épisode.
one thing to
This team that you have here, they will follow your lead. They'll do what you say. But if they think that you don't believe in them, it won't be long before they don't believe in you.
Toujours ce genre de phrase facile. Bref.
Get to walking. I don't want to see your ugly mug around here again.
Sayonara.
We didn't have probable cause.
I get it.
One thing you should know about dealing with these metahumans, nothing is ever as it seems. Speaking of which, you're the only person here who wants to be on my task force. You want to tell me why you're so hell-bent on being on it?
You want to tell me why you're so hell-bent I'm not?
Didn't I just tell you I didn't want to see your ugly mug around here again?
Well, you're gonna have to, Detective West, so I
C'est
can
l'autre.
get to the Flash.
Sandman.
I like it.
Crocodile.
You'll do the trick. Just
Gara.
Finally come to your senses?
Sand Demon kidnapped a police officer, a woman that I know.
And you need my help.
I need you to help us save her before something happens.
Guess you're gonna have to trust me.
Comment ils font s'ils veulent pisser?
We're looking for any structures that promote humidity. Greenhouse.
Okay, come on.
Flash is coming for you,
Yes, I'm sure he is.
You can't beat him. I don't care what powers you have.
I wouldn't teach you about that.
Mr. Ramon? What are you doing down here?
I figured out where Patty is.
And how exactly did you do that?
Just a hunch. We gotta tell Barry.
Pour Pourquoi il dit rien à personne sur ses pouvoirs? Il est con? Oh! The Scarlet Speedster.
Again. Never thought I'd see that again. It was my father's in the War of the Americas.
Did you just say War of the Americas? I wish you would have just told us you lost your helmet. Would have saved us all a headache. Well, sure you want to do this, Flash?
Yeah. Let's go see what you're made of. Flash.
Voilà ce que j'aime dans Flash. Ça respecte pas toujours les comics vraiment comme il faudrait, mais quand ils le font à fond quoi. Contrairement à Arrow.
Found your way here. Quite a bit slower on this earth, aren't you, Flash? You don't have your speed, do you? Slick's distracted. Go, Barry.
Patty's alive.
Must be my lucky day. Zoom sent me here to kill you. Now I get to kill the Flash from 2 worlds before I go home.
He's choking Jay. Barry, you gotta do something now.
Je savais qu'elle allait avoir un petit cri avec. Ça rajoute du... Ah, vous voyez?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Nice shot, kid.
Flash?
Coming.
Ah, fan service. C'était cool. Voilà encore une fois, encore un exemple pourquoi j'aime Flash.
So, I hear they call you the Scarlet Speedster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Crimson Comet. What is it with alliteration and nicknames?
Look, I'm sorry you got mixed up in all this mess because of me.
It's not your fault.
Do you really think you have what it takes to be part of my task force?
I know it, sir.
Well, I always check the jacket of anyone I'm considering for it. In my research on you, I found out we got a mutual acquaintance. Mark Martin. I need you to be honest with me here. Why do you want to do this?
Mark Martin killed my dad. He had a little shoe shop down on Chesterfield. It was a cash business. One night, he went to Fairfield Bank to make his weekly deposit, and the Martin brothers showed up. While he was waiting in line, Mark shot my dad in the face for a few $100s. Then, a few months later, Mark and his brother got powers. 2 murderers got superpowers. So that's why I'm here, sir. That's why I'm so hell-bent on being on your task force. Because there's some bad people out there, and they can do anything. And I may not have powers, but I want to stop them. You're the only person I know who wants to do that too.
Oh.
Monday, 8 a.m. Don't be late.
Late for what?
The task force, detective.
Joseph. Hi. Been a long time.
T'es qui? Attention, hein?
Yeah, it has. Why are you here?
Because you didn't return my calls. And I wanted to see you. And our daughter.
J'en étais sûr. Yes!
Any progress with the electrophotography?
Franchement.
The satellite picture of the city's still rendering.
While we wait, care to show me what's going on with you?
What? Nothing.
Pourquoi il veut pas le dire?
2 hunches in one day. Slick's locale, and that he'd be using a concussive bomb to thwart Barry. Do I need to inform you of the odds of such a prediction?
Something's happening to me. I'm starting to perceive things. Horrible things. It started after Wells killed me in the other timeline. It came back when Atom Smasher attacked on Flash Day. And then again when Sand Demon showed up. I get a vibe. And then a vision of something that's already happened. And then it's gone. That's how I knew where Slick was.
Cisco, this is amazing. We have to study this, figure out just what to do.
No, we're not doing any of that, and we're certainly not telling anybody either.
Cisco, I would think you'd be the one most intrigued with knowing exactly what this is and how it works.
I'm seeing things I don't want to see, and knowing things I don't want to know. I just want it to stop, Professor.
Quoi?
I don't want anyone to know about this. Not yet.
Oh non,
okay,
j'ai encore le droit au coup de
This told me this is my future. That he gave me this power. Oh, wow.
It appears that while we were indeed successful in closing the singularity, there was an unfortunate side effect.
What are you talking about?
Using electrophotography, Cisco and I were able to search Central City for any signs of energy entering our Earth from another dimension, from any breaches, as Mr. Garrett described them.
But, of course, there isn't just one breach. There's 52 of them scattered throughout the city.
These breaches are pockets of time and space.
52. Oh, arrête
The
de...
most significant breach of all appears to be
I'd like to personally welcome you to the Scientific and Technological Advanced Research Laboratories, or, as it's more commonly known, Star Labs. Founded in 1991, Star Labs is leading the world in exciting new technological discoveries that, as our motto suggests, are truly bringing us tomorrow's world today, specializing in artificial intelligence, genetics, and metahuman studies. Oh, are we in for an unexpected treat? It is my absolute honor to introduce you to the founder of Star Labs, the savior of Central City, Dr. Harrison Wells.
Et donc...
Hello, kids.
J'ai pas compris là. Pourquoi ils m'ont... Bon, bref. Bon, c'était plutôt un bon épisode, hein. J'ai bien aimé le fanservice avec Jay Garrick, c'était pas mal. Barry qui a appris encore un nouveau coup. Mais le truc avec Flash, c'est qu'en vrai, c'est un héros vraiment cheaté. Il peut faire n'importe quoi avec sa vitesse. Il peut faire n'importe quoi. C'est pour ça d'ailleurs qu'ils n'utilisent pas souvent le coup du passer à travers la matière, parce que s'ils font ça, Alors, je veux dire, si Barry pouvait utiliser ce pouvoir quand il voulait, ce serait... il peut faire ce qu'il veut, tout simplement, là, enfin, je veux dire, dans un univers où il est le héros le plus extraordinaire de l'univers, parce que c'est ça, hein, là, dans l'univers télé, il n'y a pas de Superman, il n'y a pas de Wonder Woman, il n'y a pas de Green Lantern, et tout ça. Il est cheaté, du coup. Ça fait de lui un personnage cheaté. Parce que ce qui se tient dans l'univers d'ici, c'est que même certains qui disent oui, Superman il est cheaté, je trouve pas, perso. Disons qu'il est le plus fort. Maintenant, est-ce qu'il est vraiment cheaté? Pareil. Déjà, ça dépend des versions. Puis en plus de ça, moi je pense pas qu'il soit vraiment cheaté. Disons que c'est tout simplement le plus fort. C'est le plus puissant, mais maintenant il y a tellement d'autres super-héros à côté qui sont eux aussi puissants. Il y a des Wonder Woman, il y a des Martian Manhunter, il y a Shazam, il y a plein de héros qui sont aussi extraordinaires. Maintenant Superman ça reste le plus fort. Et Flash c'est aussi un personnage extraordinaire, il peut faire vraiment des tas de trucs avec sa vitesse. Donc il est dans l'univers d'ici, il n'est pas cheaté, mais là dans l'univers télé, avec toutes les capacités qu'il a, il est un peu cheaté. On se demande même... la connerie qu'ils avaient fait Arrow vs Flash, enfin, non, Oliver ne peut pas battre Barry, c'est pas possible. Arrêtez de prendre les gens pour des abrutis. C'est juste impossible. Le Flash a trop d'avantages, il est trop qu'on me sorte pas le truc du oui, tactique, machin, pour essayer de nous la jouer un Superman Batman, mais que c'est aussi débile d'ailleurs. C'est pas possible. C'est pas possible. Par mon bon épisode. De toute façon, Flash, c'est une série que j'aime bien et je continuerai à faire des live reactions dans cette série. Tchuss!